right. Well, please say hello when you get here. It's my pleasure to be here with you. Still getting all the bits and pieces together. Let me go back to track 1. Okay. Please wave or say hello when you get here. This is being transmitted on Facebook Live, and this is being recorded on my Zoom recording, so I can have something to post on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel, which is called Annie Batchelder Psychic and Channel, has all the guided meditations we've been doing here at 7 a.m. on it, and so you can go back and listen again and do those meditations one more time. Okay. Always like to open with a prayer. It just makes life easier. But the one I'm looking for is not here. Oh, goodness, wouldn't you know? Well, let's just do the forgiveness prayer, because I never seem to have, I always seem to benefit from forgiving others and being in a state of forgiveness. Also forgiveness for myself, because I tend to be punitive with myself. So here we go. This is actually written by Elisa Barnett in her book, The Infinite Wisdom of the Akashic Records, and just a beautiful, beautiful, profound prayer. So settle in and go with each one of these words as they roll over or through you. Divine Spirit, Source, please move me into a state of forgiveness toward anyone or anything that has hurt me, consciously or unconsciously, from the beginning of time to this present moment. I now forgive them and release the energy of the past. Divine Spirit, Source, please move me into a state of forgiveness toward myself for any hurt I have caused others, consciously or unconsciously, from the beginning of time to the present moment. I now forgive myself and release the energy of the past. Divine Spirit, Source, please move me into a state of forgiveness toward myself for any hurt I caused myself, consciously or unconsciously, from the beginning of time to this present moment. I now forgive myself and release the energy of the past. I invoke the grace and power of forgiveness to transform my body, my mind, and my heart as I return to a state of divine innocence. And so it is. All right. Find that point of light somewhere in the center of the body, possibly in the chest, the center of the chest, in the center of the body. Find that point of light, that spark, that atom of permanent light within your body. It is always there, always ready to spring into brilliance whenever you focus on it. Morning, Meredith. Focusing on that point of light and feeling the relaxation as it opens and becomes larger and larger. This point of light becoming as big as your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your neck, your head, including the lower portion of the trunk of the body, the stomach, the intestines, all the inner organs. This point of light is just growing and growing and growing, and it's growing in intensity. This point of light is as big as your hips, your legs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet. And this point of light connects you with Mother Earth through the bottoms of your feet. This point of light is now surrounding your entire body, including the space above your head and the soul chakra, about 18 inches above your head. This sphere of light now is holding you in a sparkling bubble of light. This light is very familiar. It is the light of your soul. It is the light of your divine self. It is the light of your connection with Source. Not just connection, but your origins of Source. For when the great Creator sparked you into existence, this is the point of light that was created to embody you, your personality, and your physicality. And the great Creator found that the work was perfect. That you are exactly what the great Creator has in mind. And floating in this bubble of light, release your connection to gravity. Just switch that off for a moment and allow yourself to come up, up, up into the light realms, the non-physical realms. You may be going through a few levels of these. Let yourself flow upward, as if you are being pulled by Source light into the field of Source's sphere of influence strongly. You are moving into the light of Source. You are becoming part of this light of Source. You are rejoining your originator, your creator, becoming that which you have always been. Part and particle of Source's great, brilliant, full, complete light. And you may notice in your heart a sensation of homecoming. For Source is open-armed, welcoming you, welcoming your consciousness into its sphere. And even your consciousness is becoming lighter and brighter, fused and infused with Source light. And Source affirms that you are wanted, created in love. You are connected always, in all ways, and all ways. You are Source's emissary, fulfilling its divine plan through you. Relax into the feeling of that fulfillment of the divine plan. It is something you are, and actually only you are able to fulfill. And you are doing it with each and every breath. Fill your lungs with Source light. Breathing Source light in, letting it move all throughout your body, lifting you and anything that you feel burdened by, raising you up, relieving you of burdens and unnecessary responsibilities. All that you may have taken on mistakenly. Source even takes on the confusion and the upset of that outer world and its noise and its warring and fighting and domination and victimhood. This is no more. You are in Source light. You are of Source light. All of that is being removed from you right now. For you are part of this play, this unfolding time and its drama. However, you bring your beautiful light to this unfolding. You were created in perfection, and you are created in perfection. And the beings of light that surround us work with us, help us, uplift us, clarify us, heal us. These beings of light. always present, and their nature is love and support. Release your burdens here. Release, release, release. Let them go. It is not for you to carry excess responsibility that is not yours. It is your responsibility to live your divine plan as best you can. And perhaps it is only with a blink of an eye that you see it or know it, and another blink of an eye that you see or know your next step in life. But all of these are intricately guided and arranged by you, agreed by you with Source. You are in cahoots with Source, folks. There's no getting around it. You are a drop in the ocean, but that makes you the ocean as well. You are a spark of light in Source, of Source, and that makes you Source as well. Feel the generosity of Source, providing you with everything you need at the moment you need it. Letting that light flow through you, that brilliance. It burns away all the unnecessary energy. It burns away the no longer useful conclusions you have drawn over lifetimes and lifetimes. The light of Source that you are burns away all the inappropriate understandings, the misunderstandings. Just let them go. Allow yourself to be the purity, the 100% God light that you are. Floating, effortless. You may even be getting a sense of how many guides, how many angelic beings, how many beings of light are in your realm helping you day in and day out. Day in and day out, they have been with you. And no matter what you thought you did wrong, how shamed or embarrassed you might have been, these beings of light touch that compassion within you, touch that love within you. They assist in the flow and the release of the old and the ease of receiving the new. Just release your attachment to fear, to control. Release your attachment to holding on, to managing. And know that you are loved, held, respected, cradled, known as precious and precise. You are recognized in the light. For this is the truth, the deepest truth of your being. Go into that spark of light, deep, deep, deep into it more and more. For this is the deepest truth of your being. There may be places on your body holding energy that you need to release. Give it to God. Give it to the angels. Give it to the beings of light that are here to assist you. Remove all the unnecessary layers of contamination, regret, and recrimination. Remove those from yourself. And let the light that you are expand and take the place that those old energies held. For you are no longer that. Let go of the false humilities. Send forth your sacred light into this world such that you can only be an expression of your divine plan. Send forth your sacred light, plotting out the next steps, going around the next obstacles, going over the next challenges and through those things that would have stopped you before. As if you were on a board game, let yourself move forward in time and progress to the state of your consciousness as it is now. And now, open your heart to willingness. Take a few deep breaths of willingness. For you are always willing to grow into your highest and best self, your highest and best good. And take a few deep breaths of courage. For you are courageous to walk the path that you have walked in this and other lifetimes, and to come back and walk the path that you are walking in this lifetime. You are courageous. And let that fulfill you. Let that embrace you. Let that enlarge your understanding of who you are. And now, filled with this light, allow excess light to float up and connect with the grid work of light and healing that goes around this earth. The network of connections between you and other humans and other consciousnesses that form a grid work, a framework of light and love around the earth. Let your light be joined with this huge network. It's so big. It is so brilliant. It is so powerful. And you are part of that as well. Let yourself be part of this group, no longer a solitary soul, but engaged in common purpose of generating, fielding, holding, being light. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light. And we open our hearts to sources, love, direction, communication, soothing, healing. And we open our hearts to the angelic healing conclave and presence them as well. And so, as we gently and effortlessly, easily, smoothly condense the light, condensing the light in the soul chakra, bringing that down through the crown and condensing the crown chakra, condensing the light in the throat chakra, condensing the light in the heart chakra, condensing the light in the third chakra, gently condensing the light in the second chakra, knowing that you have fueled your next projects and the next and most important steps in your path. And condense the energy of the first chakra. Connect yourself with your grounding to the planet Earth. and condense all of this into the permanent atom of light that you carry within you always, at all times, even when you are without a body. Relax. Breathe. 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 And we send you forth into this beautiful day with our love, our joy, in having had you participate with us. I'm going to do a little shameless self-promotion here. I just have to remember this. Tomorrow evening is the beginning of the Divine Energy Healing class, and I would love for you all to participate. It's 5 Thursdays online on Zoom, and I'm going to take you through 10 processes of healing. And it's the angelic healing conclave that has been brought forth, and the guides are asking me to channel them and work with them as we do this class. It's very exciting. New stuff, new ways, new connections. If you'd like to know more about it, please give me a call at 415-846-2412. Or there is a flyer up on my Facebook page, facebook.com, Annie.Batchelder. Please join me tomorrow night, 6 p.m. We can do this together. We can raise the roof together, I want to tell you. Again, thank you for being here, for being my playmates in the light. I love you all. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, David. Thank you for the people whose names I can't see that are on there. And I'm so grateful to have you all here. Blessings.